Gildford, pulling out all the stops. I've been practicing my skills on the organ. Oh, nearly got away with it. Well done. Welcome to Flog It. Bells may be a great way to make a loud noise, but they're not good to sing hymns to. But that's exactly what this next instrument was designed for. It's believed this organ was originally built around 1866 and spent the early part of its history at a church in Yorkshire. It was moved here and installed before the Cathedral opened in 1961. Catherine Deanish-Williams is the organist and master of choristers here at the Cathedral. Why are organs so synonymous with cathedrals and churches?
Well, effectively, because they make a lot of noise.
Yeah, any other instrument would get lost, wouldn't it, really?
It really would, although we do have bagpipes here once a year. One of the schools comes in and brings a piper, so that could be similar, but same principle.
Yeah, same principle.
Yeah.
Where do you start to learn? Obviously, on the keyboards on a piano, you've got to obviously learn to play the piano.
That's right. You've got to have a fundamental level of keyboard skill, really, to start. And then the worst thing when you start is kind of your left hand and feet coordination. It just feels odd, you know, you feel slightly one-sided,
Sure.
a little bit tipsy almost, but then, you know, you've got to find your balance, and it works. It's, you know, it's very sort of centralising somehow.
So basically the hands are playing exactly what you would play on a standard piano or keyboard, and the feet are enhancing something with more of a swelling noise, or...
Slightly different to that, actually, Paul, because you've got down here with your feet, you've got a complete keyboard in itself.
So you could play with just your feet only?
You can play with just your feet.
Right.
Exactly so. But, I mean, in order to play anything, you've got to draw a stop to make a sound. So if I was to play one of these keys right now, you can't hear anything. So in order to hear something, you have to draw a stop somewhere. So if I put down one chord at what we would call normal pitch, and I can add an octave above it, 8 notes higher, add more pipes are sounding, 2 octaves above it, higher still. I'm still just playing 3 notes, but there's far more than 3 notes sounding.
Yeah. Wow.
And the way the instrument has developed is very much in line with the expansion of the orchestra.
How long did it take you to learn to pull out the right stops? I mean, there are so many buttons.
Well, you know,
to
the
push and pull.
complicated thing is every single instrument is different. So what's over here on one instrument
in one
might
cathedral
be over here on another instrument.
Right, okay. So there's no standard organ?
There's no standard organ, and that's part of the challenge as a player, is to familiarise yourself with the instrument.
What connects these keyboards to the pipes over there?
Lots and lots of cabling. So under the chancel floor, just beneath us, there's 30 miles of wiring in total. Wow. You have pipes which are sitting on top of a wind chest, and when a pallet is removed, the air goes through and the pipe sounds. Times that by the fact that we've got here 4,398 pipes. So it's a massive piece of equipment.
Well, we've heard how highly complex this is, and I can see it is. Can I actually see what it can do in the hands of a great professional like you? Go on, pull out all the stops.
Right.
Go on, give it something.
All the stops?
Yeah.
OK, here we go. This is Widor's Toccata, quite a famous piece. So there's a lot of sound going on. And so on and so on.
That's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's really moving, isn't it, when you hear it played properly?
It is, it is. Why don't you have a try?
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
Maybe when the cameras have gone.
OK, you're welcome.
Music plays a huge part in religious worship in most faiths. In fact, it's the main way that people have been introduced to music throughout history.
Some of the tunes we hear today remain unchanged since they were composed centuries ago. It's a great way of keeping history alive and a real connection to the past.